Hello and welcome! Šodien mēs apskatīsim valsts valodas prasmes pārbaudas darbu pamata A1 līmenim. So we're gonna go through this test for A1 level. Okay, let's go. So we can start with reading, which is lasīt prasmes pārbaudas uzdevums. Lasīt prasme, reading. Okay, so pirmais uzdevums, first exercise. Apskatiet attēlus. Tukšajā vietā izvēlieties attēlam atbilstošo informāciju. Viens teksts ir lieks. Okay. We read that, and now what's important in here? So, apskatiet attēlus, that means look at the picture. So, attēls, that's picture. Tukšajā vietā izvēlieties tam atbilstošo, atbilstošo informāciju. Viens teksts ir lieks. So, for most exercise, you can guess what you need to do, but here important is to understand this phrase. Viens teksts ir lieks, so that means one is more than needed. So we have 5 pictures, but 6 texts. Okay, let's see what we have here. So, apskatiet attēlus, look at the pictures, tukšajās vietās, that means the empty places, so in here. Izvēlieties attēlam atbilstošo informāciju, so choose the correct information for the picture. Viens teksts ir lieks, one is more than needed. Okay, let's do the first one together, and then then you can pause the video and do it on your own, and then check with me. So, mazgā rokas regulāri. Wash your hands regularly or often. So, we see that there's only one picture washing hands. We can guess that this will be this one. Here is important that you know what means mazgā and what is rokas, and if you know one of these 2 words, you can guess that it will be this picture. Okay, pause the video and do it on your own. Okay, so if you did it, amazing, let's check it. So, pēc vilciena elektronisko biļeti. Here you need to understand 2 words, vilciens and biļete. Vilciens is a train and biļete is a ticket. So buy the electronic ticket for the train. Here we see a picture of a train and that ticket. So you can guess that this is this picture. Neinformējam, ka sporta centrs šodien nestrādā. Here you need to understand centrs and nestrādā. It also works if you just know the nestrādā part. So you probably know the verb to work that you need to know. So to work is strādāt. And let's actually go through it. So what do we have? We have the forms es, strādāju, tu, strādā, viņš, viņa. Also strādā, mēs, strādājam. Sorry. No. Why did you change it? Jūs strādājat, and viņi, viņas also strada. It usually is the same as this one. So, what happens? How can we make the verb negative? We usually put ne at the front of the verb. So it will be nestrādā. For example, nestrādāju, es nestrādāju. I don't work. I work, es strādāju, es nestrādāju, I don't work. So, nestrādā, it doesn't work. So, if it doesn't work, it's closed. If you know the word closed, it's slēgts. So that means closed. And how it will be open? Do you know? Or you don't know how it will be? It will be atvērts. Atvērts. Like this. Atvērts. It means open. You can go in and buy something. Alright. Latvijas zemenes, svaigas un saldas. So here you need to know the word zemenes, which is strawberries. If you know that, you know the picture. And it means Latvian strawberries are fresh and sweet. And here's the one that we skipped, which is transporta saraksts. So the list, saraksts is a list of some transport. We don't have anything here, so you could miss it with this one, which is not correct, because we read the next one. Populārie Latvijas ērenpreis velosipēdi, pērc un brauc. So the popular Latvian, that's some kind of name for something. So bicycles is velosipēdi, buy and ride. So we see that there is mostly just the bicycles and the monument. So it represents Latvian bicycles. So yeah, so you need to know some pretty common nouns, a little bit of verbs, and you can do finding here. Alright, let's go to the second one. This is a bit harder. So, atrodiet, kurš sludinājums atbilst katrai situācijai un ievelciet tukšajā vietā. Viens sludinājums ir liekas. So you know that what means ievelciet tukšajā vietā. You should know. Tukšajā vietā. And we just learned what means viens sludinājums ir liekas. So, ievelciet tukšajā vietā means you put it in the empty gap. And viens sludinājums ir liekas, that means there's more than one needed. What is sludinājums? That's an advertisement. So for example, I am selling this bike. You can buy it. That's a sludinājums or advertisement. Okay, so let's see what we got. We have some things that you need to do to get, to earn, and you need to find the correct advertisement for it. Let's do one together and then you do on your own. The first one. Jūs gribat mācīties latviešu valodu, darbdienu vakaros, jūs parasti darāt mājas darbus. So, we need to find something. I want to learn Latvian language, but at the work days, at the evenings, I usually do my homework. So, I need something that works also on the weekend, right? So I fastly go through it and I find here is advertisement that me writes nāc uz valodu kursiem, nodarbības notiek arī sestdienās un svētdienās. Tālruņa numurs. So come to the language courses, the language lessons. They happen also on the Saturday and Sunday, and there is a phone number. So, of course, probably you should start reading the advertisements and then find the things you need. Pause it, do it on your own, and then let's check. Okay, so here's the answers. And let's go through it. Jūs strādājat visu dienu birojā pie datora un gribat sportot. So here we see the word sportot, which means to sport. And we find that here is aerobika un yoga, trenažieru zāle. So we find the keywords and we put it together. And what it means, you work all day in the office next to a computer, so you want to do sports. And here it gives you sports and it works without weekends. So the club works without weekends, so that means that it's open all week long. Okay. Jūs gribat pēc darba kopā ar draugiem aiziet uz koncertu. What's concerts? Same as in English, a concert. So we find that here sestdien mūzikas klubā dziedās un spēlēs grupa Jūrmala. So if we know dziedās un spēlēs, sing and play, and the word grupa is a band. So also we can find the word mūzika, music, and we can put it together. Okay? Jūs meklējat darbu, jūs protat labot sadzīves tehniku. So what you need here, you need to understand the word work, darbu. So you are wanting to find a job and you can fix some daily techniques. I don't know how you call it. You know how to fix a fridge, I don't know, a TV, a computer. So you know, that's a sadzīves tehnika. And here we see that darbnīcai vajadzīgs meistars. And so they are looking for some kind of specialist. Leduskapi un mazgājumās mašīnas, so they are fixing fridges and dishwashers. And the last one is your hobby is music. Jūs gribat pirkt jaunu ģitāru, so you want to buy. The most important word here is pirkt. To buy a new guitar. So here I find music instrument shop. That's the keywords. Okay, I think this was pretty easy. So let's go to the third and the last one. What do we have here? So trešais uzdevums, lasiet tekstu un jautājums. Atzīmējiet pareizo atbildi. So read the text and questions and check for the correct answer. So first we will read the text here. So it's kam is to who, kas in this case who is sending it, who are you, and here is the name of the email. Sveiki! Kā tev klājas? Man viss ir labi. Nesen sāku strādāt jaunā darba vietā. Es esmu sekretāra tulkošanas birojā. Kolēģi ir ļoti draudzīgi. Kādi tev ir jaunumi? Dzirdēju, ka tu biji Spānijā. Es gribu zināt vairāk par tavu ceļojumu. Neesi slinka un pastāsti, lūdzu par to. Varbūt varam tikties? Man ir 2 biļetes rītvakar uz koncertu. Vai tu nāksi kopā ar mani? Es gribēju iet ar brāli Juri, bet viņam šodien ir iesnas un klepus. Visu labu! Gaidu atbildi Dace. Okay. So, go through and translate it. Here's some key things, so what we need to learn. So, nesen sāku strādāt jaunā darba vietā. So, a new workplace. Es esmu, always remember, es esmu, I am. Sekretāre tulkošanas birojā. So, that's her profession. Kolēģi ir ļoti draudzīgi. So, what means draudzīgi? That's friendly. So, colleagues are very friendly. Kāda ir tavi jaunumi? Dzirdēju, ka tu biji Spānijā. So, tu biji Spānijā? That person she's writing to was in Spain. Pastāsti. So, tell me. So, she probably asks to tell her more. 2 biļetes rītvakar uz koncertu. So, I have 2 tickets tomorrow evening for a concert. Nāksi. Will you come? And gribēju iet ar brāli. I wanted to go with brother. But he's sick, basically. Iesnas un kleps. That's sick. That means you have running nose and some cough. Alright, so if we can get this information, so you see from the Celtics you just needed just a little bit to understand. And let's go to the questions. Kur strādā Dace? So that one we can answer. Firstly, maybe you can do it on your own. I will make it a bit smaller so it can fit in. So can you pause it and do it on your own now? And let's then do it together. Okay. So kur strādā Dace? Where works Dace? And we can see that sekretāre tulkošanas birojā she is. So she works tulkošanas birojā. Kādi ir Daces darba biedri? Here we use the synonym. Darba biedri is the same as colleagues. And if you remember that colleagues, they were friendly, draudzīgi. So it's this one. Dace rītvakar grib, what she wants tomorrow evening. Klausīties mūziku, lasīt grāmatu, skatīties kino. Tricky one. Because she said she wants to go to a concert, right? And what we do in the concert, we listen to music. So that's the first one. Not the same words, but the same meaning. Kam Dace nopirka biļeti uz koncertu? So, to who she bought the ticket? And then we see a word brāli Juri. So, for the brother. And Juri šodien ir. And here, as I said, iesnas klepus. We can get that he is sick. And sick is slims. That means sick. Okay, so this one was a bit harder. You need to understand a bit more. But I think if you use your brain correctly, you can do it just fine.